So from a team perspective, when you're starting off, when you can't necessarily afford to hire full-time people or even part-time people, the best thing to do is figure out where you are. Are you a specialist? Are you an innovator? Are you an opportunist? Or are you a builder? And then go cross-quadrant and fill that gap as fast as you can. So for example, if you're showing innovator DNA, you've come up with something game-changing, right? A new idea, a new concept, and you're pretty excited about it. The most likely person you need to surround yourself with right away is a builder, because that builder will bring a level of strategy that's very different than your approach, and it's that combination that becomes game-changing. So if you look at Google, it's a combination of an innovator-builder combination, and any one of them doesn't. So if you're a specialist and you're coming out of years and years of expertise and you've built expertise in something, software or human resources or finance or whatever it is, and now you've got your idea for a business, you need to team up with an opportunist as fast as you can. That should be your first step. Yeah. Whoever the opposite is of where you are on the quadrant.
And I think this is what I was trying to say earlier, that I didn't have a lot of the experience or some of these skill sets, and I just surrounded myself with people who did. Because no, I don't think anyone is 4 of these, are they, Joe?
Very rare, but most of us are a primary and a secondary. Like we've got a dominant and something secondary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Okay.
So the only last thing I'll share, and then we'll wind down here, is whether you're looking for your co-founder role or whether you're looking for key employees or even advisors, just know that this becomes just a really neat tool. It's free. Just take advantage of it, and I think it'll give you a lot of insight into who you are, how you're wired, what your strengths and weaknesses are, and then also who you need to have on your team. When we looked at Joanna's team, it's a very balanced team, which is a very, very good sign. Most companies end up looking like that. So this is a case study of a company. This isn't Joanna's company, but when you tend to be a specialist, you tend to attract a lot of specialists, and you start giving them roles that are not specialist roles. So for example, in this particular image, you'll see all those red dots. Those are people in this particular company that were in customer service, client service, help desk kind of roles. So they're perfectly suited for the roles they're in. The brown dots represent the management team, and the blue dots, this is the red flag, the blue dots was the sales team. Look at how many blue dots there are in the S quadrant. And this company, the frustration the owner had was, he said, we're not growing, we're not bringing in new business. We've got happy clients, but we're not scaling the way we are supposed to, and we seem like we're out of fresh ideas. And look at what's in the B quadrant where the scale comes from, and look at the I quadrant where all the fresh ideas come from. They've got great client service, very limited new business. So as you look at building your company, you want to watch out for it starting to morph towards your DNA, because that's the natural tendency for us to recruit people who think and act like us entrepreneurs.
I agree with you, and again, I will repeat what I said earlier about